From goal-scoring superstars to the defensive playoffs, every NHL team has a beast in their team. There are some elite players whose prowess and skill have left an everlasting stamp on the NHL in the past few years. From the Pittsburgh Penguins to the Colorado Avalanche, we are going to look into the best players from each team. Don't miss out on number 5, and let's get straight into the video. Trevor Zegras from the Anaheim Ducks. The rebuilding Anaheim Ducks have struggled this season, sitting near the bottom of the standings. Trevor Zegras is one of their few bright stars, leading a group that is increasingly relying on youthful players. The 22-year-old Zegras had an impressive full-season debut in 2021 to 2022, finishing as a finalist for the Calder Memorial Trophy. The skilled center avoided a sophomore slump this season, finishing as his team's leading scorer with 22 goals and 40 assists for 62 points. Zegras, a dynamic playmaker, established himself as the Ducks' first-line center. While his defensive game and face-off win percentage may have improved, there is no disputing his contribution to the Anaheim offensive. He is tied with Troy Terry for the club lead in even strength points and, like Terry and John Klingberg, has 3 game-winning goals. Zegras remains the backbone for the Ducks' ongoing restoration. He'll only get better as the seasons pass and his supporting cast improves. Clayton Keller from Arizona Coyotes. The rebuilding Arizona Coyotes tend to make news primarily when they have persistent arena troubles, when they add to their increasing collection of draft picks in the trade market, or when it is speculated whether they will win the draft lottery. These stories overshadow the development of Clayton Keller, the 24-year-old left winger who the Coyotes selected 7th overall in 2016 and who was a finalist for the Calder Memorial Trophy in 2017 to 2018, overcame a fractured leg that ended his 2021 to 2022 season with a team-leading, career-best performance this season of 37 goals, 48 assists, and 85 points. Keller, a skilled playmaker, is putting up stats that no Coyotes player has matched since Keith Tkachuk and Jeremy Roenick were the stars in the late 1990s. He is only 1 point below Tkachuk's single-season record of 86, established in 1996 and 1997. More impressively, Keller is doing this with a roster that is still in the process of rebuilding. Arizona hopes that the depth of its pipeline will one day elevate it from a league laughingstock to a perennial postseason contender. Keller's breakout performance this season represents a ray of hope for long-suffering fans, as well as the first step in management's quest for a winning recipe. David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins have had a season to remember. They set an NHL record with 63 wins and won their second President's Trophy in 4 years as the league's best regular season team. Their overwhelming performance has elevated them to the top of the Stanley Cup odds. The Bruins' outstanding performance is largely due to their great roster depth and stars such as Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, and Charlie McAvoy. David Pastrnak has loomed over them all season, having one of the best years ever for a Bruins scorer. Pastrnak, 26, shared the Maurice Richard Trophy with 48 goals during the 2019-2020 season, which was cut short due to COVID-19. He's exceeded himself this season, scoring 60 goals and 109 points, a career high and a team-leading total. He is the first Bruin to reach 50 goals since Cam Neely in 1993 to 1994, and the first to hit 60 since Phil Esposito in 1974 to 1975. Pastrnak occasionally went unnoticed by veteran Bruins players Bergeron and Marchand, despite his earlier scoring prowess. In 2022 to 2023, the exceptional Czech product took the spotlight as the offensive engine that propelled the Bruins to their best regular season record in history. Tyler Toffoli of the Calgary Flames. The Calgary Flames struggled in 2022 to 2023 following a summer of off-season personnel changes, and the Nashville Predators eliminated them from postseason contention on Monday. It was a disappointing showing after finishing 3rd in the Western Conference last season. All eyes have been on the problems of new Flames Jonathan Huberdeau and Nazem Kadri, as well as goaltender Jacob Markstrom's lackluster play after being a Vezina Trophy finalist last year. Tyler Toffoli, who is having the best season of his 11-year career, is often overlooked in these tales. Midway through the previous season, the Flames acquired Toffoli, who set a career high with 34 goals and 73 points. The quick-skating 30-year-old winger also leads his team with 25 power play points and is tied with Kadri and Rasmus Andersson for the team lead in game-winning goals. Toffoli has been the Flames' most consistent defensive forward this season. According to Jonathan Tovel of the Hockey News, Toffoli was one of 5 players who improved their performance when faced with division opponents. Seth Jones from Blackhawks. After several years of deterioration, the Chicago Blackhawks reached rock bottom in 2022 to 2023. The club is near the bottom of the overall standings after trading away a franchise star in Patrick Kane and long-standing captain Jonathan Toews, whose future is unknown. It's difficult to find many positives in this bleak season. Seth Jones's play is one of the few bright spots for the rebuilders. Jones's 35 points in 70 games rank him 5th among Chicago scorers, with 12 goals coming in 6th. He leads the team in time on ice per game and is 2nd in power play ice time to Kane. Jones also ranks 2nd in blocked shots and 4th in takeaways. Jones, who is now in the first season of his 8-year contract, will remain the top defenseman on the Chicago Blue Line as management rebuilds the club. His participation as a member of the leadership group should be invaluable moving forward. Nathan MacKinnon from Colorado Avalanche. After 9 years with the Colorado Avalanche, Nathan MacKinnon's failure to score 100 points is shocking. The 27-year-old center established himself as one of the league's top scorers and came close to scoring 100 points 3 times in a row starting in 2017 to 2018. But MacKinnon accomplished that much touted feat this season. His 107 points put him in top place on the team and made him the first Avalanche player to do it since Joe Sakic in 2006 to 2007, thanks to his hard work. MacKinnon is now 6th in the league in scoring. He is now in 4th place among league leaders with 73 points while playing at even strength. He ranks 4th on the Avalanche in takeaways with 42, and is tied for 3rd in ice time per game with Mikko Rantanen. After starting the new year in 9th place in the Western Conference, the Avalanche quickly climbed to 3rd place in the conference and 1st place in the Central Division, with a little help from MacKinnon's scoring efforts. As the Avalanche prepare to defend their Stanley Cup title in the forthcoming playoffs, he will once again be a crucial member of the team. Connor McDavid from the Edmonton Oilers. The Edmonton Oilers' top performer is also the league's top performer. The 26-year-old captain of the Oilers thrives even though his team has 2 other 100-point scorers, the brilliant Leon Draisaitl and the adaptable Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Connor McDavid won the Art Ross Trophy 4 times, the Ted Lindsay Award 3 times, and the Hart Memorial Trophy twice, solidifying his position as the league's finest player well before this season. At least 6 times in the past 7 years, he has hit 100 points. But McDavid was a completely different player this season. He has 151 points, making him the first player to do it since 1995 and 1996's Mario Lemieux. In addition, he is on track to win his first Morris Richard Trophy with 64 points, which would make him the league's all-time greatest scorer. In the last several years, McDavid has been the undisputed leader in NHL scoring. In case someone still had any doubts about his magnificence, his performance this season has crushed them. So, what are your thoughts regarding this video? Which of these players do you think will retain their spot in 2024? Do let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video.